Welcome back to Poverty Arms. I got something weird for y'all again. This looks like a normal AR, right? Until you look at the barrel. This here is my $300 50 Beowulf build. And for those wondering, this here is a 5.56. This here is a 50 Beowulf. It is what I call the chapstick round because it's the size of a tube of chapstick. Insanely huge. This thing kicks way harder than a 12 gauge. It's outrageous. I'm going to see if I can hit anything with it, if you can even zero this ridiculous round, and what happens when you do hit stuff with it. I got some sodies, and maybe I'll shoot some other things I can find. So as per usual, it's my typical combination of a Bear Creek side charging upper and a PSA fully assembled lower, which are super cheap. I got it for $120, and the upper I actually got for about $179. It was super cheap. You add those together, you got $3 something. I'll put the total on the screen, but obviously it looks a bit different. I did change the handguard because I broke the last one. It's really tough, but I kind of screwed up the screws. But other than that, everything's pretty much how it came. Same muzzle device, all that. I put some cheap Amazon replica Magpul flip-up sights and the Vortex Crossfire red dot on there, which is like $80, I think. So, but you don't have to do any of this. So that's why I always say it's a $300 build. Because at the end of the day, you can buy all this, slap some $10 irons on there, and you're good to go. So let's see how this thing shoots. All right, so first I'm gonna just see how it shoots, see if it jams, and we'll get to see its recoil. And I'm loaded up with 300 grain Hornady polymer tip rounds. Let's see how these fare. Oh. So these ones don't actually kick too bad. I definitely have some heavier rounds that do though. But let's get something to shoot at. And before you ask, yes, this is my home defense gun. It sits right under my bed. And you never know what's coming into your house. All right, I got 5 sodies up there. Let's see if we can hit them. Just hitting one blew them all off the table except for one on the end. Oh. Oh my God. It's like a cannon in this tiny little package. That's why it's the perfect home defense gun. Let's go check out the damage. All right, well, there's where it was. It hit it so hard that it indented the can into the table. And it looks like I hit under that other one, which is great. All right, let's see. Yeah, the one I hit does not exist. That's not it. It is absolutely eviscerated. Oh. There's a piece. All right, so next, I have this here cinder block. And I'm going to shoot one side with 5.56 and the other with 50 Beowulf. And I'm going to do the same thing with bricks. And we're gonna see, and we kind of know which one's definitely gonna do more, but it's like a comparison. So let's see what happens. All right, so first up on the cinder block is my 5.56. This is the Mossberg AR-15 tactical, and I'm using, you know, green tips, of course. I would be very surprised if it didn't go through, but I don't think it'll just make a little hole. Yep. Let's see what happened. So as you can see, it's just a little hole. Obviously you have more, you know, damage on the back. Exit wounds are always bigger, but I highly doubt that's how the 50 Beowulf will look. All right, let's witness utter destruction. I'm using 350 grain Hornady hollow, or I think these are actually Alexander Arms hollow points. Yeah, it's gone. These kick a lot harder, by the way. Oh, this is what's left. It's just absolutely decimated. You don't even know where it hit. I think that's the exit on the 5.56 right there. Wow. Oh, there's our first round. That went through the wood. All right, well, let's see what happens to little tiny bricks. I think we already kind of know, but why not? It's fun. I was just walking back, but I noticed this. This is the screen of a microwave embedded in my tree. I never noticed that. It is in, I can't get it out. And if you're wondering why that's there, then you must have missed my microwaving tannerite video. Go check it out. All right, let's go 5.56 on the left, 50 Beowulf on the right. We'll get them bricks. Okay, I didn't expect that. That was actually pretty impressive, but let's see what this one does. Absolutely gone, as expected. Let's check out the damage. Yeah, it's pretty hard to find these things, but I think that's what's left. Because it was a bit darker. I think this one might be the 5.56. Yeah, that's the 50 Beowulf one. I wish I could find an entry hole or something, but it's just gone. So now I'm just gonna mag dump both of these guns, and we're gonna see the controllability of kind of rapid fire and, you know, the recoil and whatnot. So let's see if I can keep these both on target, how hard it is. Very controllable. I was able to keep it down the whole time. And as you can see, I hit plenty of stuff, just not the cans. Let's see how the 50 Beowulf does. All right, let's see if this jams. I missed everything, but they'd be scared. And it's not too bad. You can still keep it down. It's like shooting a semi-auto shotgun with slugs. That's what it feels like. All right, let's take this back to the table and I'll go over each detail on the price. Ah. All right, so right now on Bear Creek, this upper right here is no longer for sale, but they sell the exact same thing, but it comes with a different handguard for $219 right now. And the PSA lower, they got them right now for $129, but if you want the Magpul, it's $149. I got a Magpul, it's a blemished lower, so I actually got a Magpul one for $120 even. It was like $119 something. So you're talking $219 plus $129. This is a $348 gun with no sights. So take off the sights, and this is the worst light on planet Earth, and I'll never buy one again. Shout out CV Life. It just like snapped. The end came off, if you can see right there. And it wasn't even up by the muzzle. The muzzle's way up there. See? Well, shout out CV Life. Your light sucks. It was $100. In fact, it was probably more than $100. But anyways, let me know what you think. I am going to build another one, and it's going to be even cheaper. And it's going to be the craziest 50 Beowulf you've ever seen on YouTube. So stay tuned for that one, and let me know what you think, and tune in next week. And subscribe to see more weird cheap stuff.